love myself like a nigga in the third, and the word is money do grow on trade, on niggas on eat. As long as the guy heat, long as the air I breathe. Money, nigga got beef, but they don't tell me, tell everybody else to the shit. Money, coward ass niggas need to fall back, let a nigga react wrong. 6 feet deep won't be your new home. Put you in the water, all the evidence gone. Stick with the fishes, bitches. Pinky ringing, gondolas with the man singing. Italian music down the river with your chick clinging. To my bizzos, player you mad folks. Acting hard when you was pussy as RuPaul. You was pussy as RuPaul. You was pussy as RuPaul. You was pussy as RuPaul.
They go your no cousin.
You was pussy as RuPaul. You was pussy as RuPaul.
It's too late.
You was pussy as RuPaul. You was pussy as RuPaul. You was pussy as RuPaul. You was pussy as RuPaul.
You don't hear that song? You saw about no cousin, that did it. Face Queen. But y'all really ain't nothing to me. Like against the movie. All I seeing. Like I'm European. With the foul shit, divine land made me who I am, so I can't miss. Now you niggas gotta see me, got a fan club filled with fake love. I'm a OG. We about to get cracking in a minute, man. Let me hear my song. Coming with the same game. Watch my pit hand. Sensitive thugs, you all need hugs. I'm on my grind, cousin. Ain't got time for fronting. I'm on mine for fronting. Should have put some lemon juice in this. It tastes commercial. Yeah, what's up, people? Real Rap Talk Podcast. Welcome, welcome. DJ Incredible, K Anonymous in the building.
Hey, y'all.
What the hell is this? Try a new messenger for Mac. Nah, cuz. Look at them, man.
Facebook Messenger?
Yeah, look at them.
Oh, we got a messenger from Mac now?
Look at them. Trying to be all up in my business 4 times. Damn, I ain't gave y'all enough. Y'all need more?
No, you need more. They want you to need more.
I don't need more.
You didn't watch that social media dilemma thing that was on Netflix?
Mm-mm.
They say they design things for you to purposely get hooked.
Oh, I definitely believe that.
You need to watch it.
Wholeheartedly.
Enlightening.
Peace, Queen. Today we are going to be talking about why women and men cheat differently. And you say, well, how the hell you know? Because I got my glasses on. Oh, I don't be playing, man. There ain't nobody stealing this. You know what I mean? You ain't walking off with my shit.
Oh, that's $1.
It is what it is.
That's $1.
But look, though, this topic, the reason why this topic is a ill topic, it's like every day I say the same thing. I look up and down my timeline and I see people, women, complaining about men. Like they not watching the Real Rap Talk podcast. I'm giving you game 2-3 times a week. How's y'all still having the same problems? Well, I apologize.
Yes.
I apologize. I do. How are we still having the same issues? And I'm like, y'all fucking with the same nigga? Could be.
And maybe if it's not the same, it could be the same type. Because you know they say you attract the same type of person.
Sisters, I try so hard to give you your out, but you keep coming back in. And I ain't understanding this, man. Like, look, me as a man, as a single man, was in the trenches. Okay? I have to take my I ain't gonna take these off. Yo, here's the scenario. Wake up. If I had a job, go to work. When we done with work, the homies, yo, what up? What up? What you doing? Nothing, man. She's born. All right. Let's get some in. All right. Let's get some. All right. Hey, yo.
$2.
Yo, what up? Nah, I didn't cuss. I did not cuss. Anyway, he be like, yo, what you doing? Word? Hey, you got a girl? What she look like? Oh, okay. Well, you know, we got you. Whatever you need. Just come on. All right, boom. We in the game. Look, I just gave you how easy it was to be in that scenario, and then you smashing something, and then, you know, the homie probably smashing something brand new, but this is typical things, right? Now, what I don't know is who's on the other side of that part of the relationship. She could have had a dude, but she answers the phone for me, so I don't know. I don't care. Has nothing to do with me. All right. A lot of women don't talk about that other dude. And I'm going to give you a prime example. My homeboy called me with a hookup. I usually don't do these because I'm a little uncomfortable because I don't know the you know what I mean? Yeah, the circumstances. But he was like, yo, look, her friend bad. Okay, he got me. Right. That's all he had to say. Cause he know I ain't nigga, if I'm coming out here and mine don't look like yours, nigga, we gonna have a problem. All right. Her friend bad. Okay. All right. We go. I see it for myself. I'm like, okay, all right. Then, you know, you gotta kind of let a little bit of time go by, get accustomed, make her laugh a couple of times or whatever. If she blow trees, get her head right or whatever. You know what I mean? Then we talking a little son, and then we get down to the nitty-gritty. But here's what was crazy. I felt like a little kid when this shit happened. So there's a knock at the door. And the chicks is panicking. So I'm looking at my dude like, oh, what's going on, bro? Y'all got to go upstairs. Go upstairs. Hide. So one chick is talking to the nigga at the door, telling him, hold up. We got to run upstairs and hide in the bedroom. Door closed. I'm sitting up here like, look at this. What is that shit you got me into, dog? Like, I ain't come for this. So it's a dude downstairs. He loud. Yo, this nigga was loud. And I'm like, yo, and they see, you know, they rush him off. He's gone. So now it's like, y'all can come out now. Like, what the fuck, yo? What you got me into, bro? Like, I would never put you in a situation where you would have to be doing this. But the GM is like, I'm definitely smashing her now.
Oh my God.
For the inconvenience.
For the inconvenience.
For the
inconvenience.
It's an inconvenience. It's an inconvenience tax. But it wasn't just about her and me. It's about that nigga that came downstairs and threw the whole vibe off. Now I got to smash. So whether I was ready to bounce right before that or not, I'm staying. Out of spite. Yeah, you come banging on the door, niggas like, okay, all right. Now I'm definitely smashing her now. I don't know which chick he was there to see. I never asked that. Anyway.
Oh my God. I'm so buried.
I'm you know how I do. I build it up. So I smash. And shorty, as they all say, she had a nice time. And okay, then I go back to the crib, go on with my life. There's so many stories and so many scenarios of how easy it is. It's like a deposit. We don't necessarily have to get you that day, that night, that moment in time. I might say something. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Trust me, it's coming. I like to build it up. You might say something to me later on down the line, let me know, okay, I'm going to flirt with this nigga. And I'll flirt back. The whole time, you got a dude. But that dude is not important in this equation because the vibe that we got is about me and you. So this is why this is important. So a little time might go by. Then the opportunity presents itself after all this damn flirting. You about to give me some. And it's something that's been built up. So I'm damn sure about to give you the 360. You about to get a 360 deal for your time and your effort. Because I know you got to go back to whatever it is you got to go back to. And then it happens. I don't tell. She don't tell. And that's our thing. And sometimes hookups like that can go on forever and ever and ever. They can. The convenience of it. You feel me? So, men that cook should know how to please a woman.
Wait, but how does all that tie into
Because I just gave examples of how easy it is for a dude to be minding his own business. It's coming. You want me to do that now? You really? Because look.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Men that cook should know how to please a woman. Men who take the time to put this amount of parsley in there and these special seasonings in there and know the right temperature. That's meticulous shit, right? If you're a meticulous dude, then you should know how to please a woman. Agree or disagree?
I agree.
Yeah, if you take the time to, like, there's effort in the shopping and cooking and preparing the meal. Exactly. There's a science to the shit. So this is for the closed-minded. If your dude can't cook, he's probably fucking you. Not pleasing you, but fucking you. And there's a difference between being pleased and being fucked. I dare one of y'all I dare anybody to tell me I'm lying.
Some people may not want nobody to be pleased, and maybe they just want to be fucked.
And I get that.
Maybe just being fucked is pleasing to them.
But look, I get that.
Maybe
And
you fuck her like a jackrabbit.
I get that. being a side nigga for a long time, I remember why. So he wants to be caring and endearing. He may not be as wild as a bad boy would be in bed, okay? He may not be as risky when you feeling promiscuous. He telling you to stop. Hold up. That one hit me in the spirit. He telling you to stop. Damn. He may not want to be the one, like he has to have it. The thermostat needs to be on 68 degrees at all times.
No.
This pillow needs to be positioned just right. We talk about that dude, man. That dude don't get the love that he deserves. Okay? He does not get the love that he deserves. But a woman that says, I want to be fucked rather than pleased. I get that. That's the benefit of having both worlds. And if he's not doing that, she might want to get fucked hard. She might want to be treated a little less than a lady. At that, let me. Nah, see, you can't say, hold on. You can't say you want me to pull your head, smack you on the ass, and watch you know I'm about to knock you on the motherfucking floor and still jump on top of you and fuck you on the floor and then say you still want to be treated like a lady. No. Nah. Knocking your motherfucking head all up against the headboard, and I'm seeing, look, I got my hand. Hold up though. I'm hitting you from the back. I got my hand smashing your motherfucking head, but I'm fucking the shit out you. I'm not treating you like a lady. I'm fucking you because that's what you asked for. Right. So nah, we ain't doing that.
Well,
we ain't doing that.
Okay, you made your point. You don't even know where you going next.
When a woman is pleased, though, from, I guess, if you give it up, if you have that, you lose your virginity, right? And it's set up right, it's a beautiful thing. If you do it with the right person and it's the first time and he's caring and he's gentle, that's a beautiful thing, all right? But it transforms a little girl into a woman, okay? When that happens. Pleasing a woman, like when she gets her first nut, her first orgasm, sexy as hell. Any orgasm is sexy as hell, but when you get your first orgasm, that's sexy as hell. But you become a woman in the eyes of the person that you're having sex with at that moment. Having a woman orgasm, to me, should be automatic, but that's just me. I can't speak for everybody else who say shit like, I can't get an orgasm from having sex, which is weird. Because on some joke shit, is something fucking wrong with you, nigga? Or it's true.
It's true.
Okay. But I don't have time to be trying to figure that out, and I don't have time to be.
I had sex with men over and over that have never made me.
And I understand that.
So I could agree that I could see how somebody may go and not experience that.
But I don't have.
Bad, but I'm sure it happens.
I've said before, I've had women say that to me, and I didn't know if they was lying. It's like, you ain't had to lie to me because I'm going to fuck the shit out you anyway. You don't even know, nigga. You about to get this 360 deal. All right? So it don't even matter. Nah, because look. Being a dude who knows she's trying to set me up for something, but she don't know she's setting herself up for something. So not bragging, not boasting. I'm gonna put in the work, and then you gonna see for yourself. And then we'll see how nice you treat me after we done. You understand what I'm saying? There's a difference from a dude who run his mouth all the goddamn time and he don't back that shit up. What I know in that situation, see, you might see the dude who talks shit and he has to back it up. What I'm looking at it as, that woman has been fucked before, so she know what to expect. You have to live up to those expectations. See how that went? Motherfuckers ain't even peeping game. You too busy worrying about what the hell you gonna do now. You don't know what that last nigga put down. That's what you fucking against. You feel me? It ain't just what's before you. You got to top that nigga. So, fellas. Now I gotta help the fellas out. If you ain't going into it with that in mind, you ain't doing shit, bro. Your goal is to make her forget about this nigga. And if you ain't putting it down like that, bro, this is why we had these women posting what they posting. It's a playoff game, son. You niggas coming off the bench. Hey, look.
Not off the bench.
Look.
Damn.
That's why this topic, oh my God, yo, keep me talking. Whatever y'all could do, keep me talking tonight.
No.
This topic,
Don't do it.
this topic, look, man, I done put in so much work and just the honesty of women. I appreciate. You understand what I'm saying by that? The honesty.
All right.
I said before on another show, I asked the woman who had a dude, why you fucking with me? And she said, because he makes love to me, you fuck the shit out of me. And I got that. But in my mind, it's like, peace, God. It's like, okay, you really about to get the 360 plus the Disney Channel edition tonight type shit. You feel me? I'm gonna do some extra shit. I'm gonna do some extra shit that I ain't even do the last time. I'm gonna shock my motherfucking self.
Not yourself.
You dig?
Okay.
Teenagers fuck know the difference.
Word.
Yeah, teenagers fuck.
Word.
So hold up. But with that, but with that being said, when you get an older woman who says, I don't usually fuck with young boys, but I'ma fuck him. That's because she wants to be fucked. You get niggas.
She got some pressure built up.
Hey, look, niggas get over 40 and shit. They can still be working out. Them niggas got a busted knee. Niggas got back problems. The nigga elbow, the nigga pinky bent funny and shit. He ain't gonna be able to hold himself up like he used to when he was younger. So she goes to the young boy to get smashed. She goes to the young boy to get that 360. Because her nigga ain't giving it to her like that no more. I understand that also. But it's to say that teenagers fuck and women love to be pleased. There's a difference. Sensuality. Unless you out here with what's that? What was that shit with Jada? What was it called? Entanglement. I believe
Speaking of entanglements, right
I know,
now.
but I'm saying I believe it was a gentle experience.
What was?
Her and him. Her and August. I believe that was a gentle experience.
She was toxic for sure.
Ain't what I'm talking about. She seduced the young boy. I'm quite sure.
She helped him heal.
I get that, but I'm quite sure he held his own. I ain't talking about the motherfucking emotional attachment to this shit. I'm talking about this nigga smashing her.
Oh yeah, he pulled her back there.
Yeah, he definitely held his own. Or well, maybe I don't know. Ho. Maybe he didn't. Why she stop?
I don't know.
Somebody, why she stop fucking the nigga if he was holding his own? Y'all throw away good dick?
I don't know.
Y'all out here throwing away good dick?
Y'all just say they was gone. I don't know. Maybe he wanted her to leave Will or whatever. They decided not to do that. Did you watch the August Alsina? Any
That
documentary?
ain't gonna make you stop smashing, though. That is not gonna make you stop smashing.
She had to work on herself. She had to stop trying to heal other people and work on healing herself. She had this void and she filled it by seeing other people who were broken and needed help. That's how her friendship with Pop was started. Then she said she had to work on herself and her family. That's what she say now. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Okay, maybe the dick wasn't good.
Maybe not.
Maybe the dick wasn't good. All right.
I don't know though. He's skinny.
Look. I used to be skinny. What's your point? That don't mean shit.
You know my point.
I put my weight on it now.
What they say about skinny dudes.
Yeah, but I was a skinny dude. So feel me. This is why. Look. This is why that shit is funny to me when I hear women say that. I was a skinny dude. So I know what I was doing when I was a skinny dude. Now I put my weight on it. That's different. That's a different kind of pressure. The baby coming. Feel me? She was tarnishing their brand. She had to. Okay. I just wanted to know. I just had an epiphany over here. I was like, why they stop smashing? You know what I mean? You know,
I didn't even really know about this shit until he started speaking out about it.
Okay. Next. Sex is about power. Can we agree on this?
Yes.
Sex is about power.
Absolutely. That's why when you hitting it from the back, you have a head smashed into the motherfucking back.
Motherfucking right. They can take that. Take that.
Yeah.
But sex is about power. So when you think about, some dudes just get it naturally. Some dudes have to work for it. And I think this is why dudes that work for it and is not what they thought it was, they bounce. And have a woman thinking her shit is out here trash.
But what if it is trash?
You out here selling wolf tickets? You out here selling wolf tickets on your pussy? No. I don't want a woman to tell me nothing. Don't talk shit. They ain't gonna do you no good. That shit is not gonna do you no good to talk shit. You're gonna have a dick somewhere you ain't never had a dick before, talking shit. You don't need to do that to yourself. But see where we going at? That nigga that's at home making love to you, he ain't gonna talk to you like that. He ain't gonna lean over in a crowded restaurant and whisper in your ear, let's go in the bathroom. Let's go in the car. Let's go behind this motherfucker right here. He ain't gonna say that shit. Cause his pillow has to be just right and the temperature has to be on 68. He not gonna do that. But he love you, he take care of you. He wish he make love to you.
Okay, all right,
and
come on now, because I got to get back. Because you got to let me get back to the women. She different, so come on.
Oh, we nowhere near the bottom of this list.
Damn, the bottom.
Cause there's something that I gotta address. Hold up, let me get Shorty name because I want to give her props for Hold up. I'm not used to using Facebook on the computer. Give me a second.
Well, while you taking a second, make sure y'all check us out on YouTube and Instagram and
All right.
Twitter and everywhere else.
I don't know if she in the building, but shout out to Cash Jones. Her post says, what do guys have to offer other than dick and some money? Y'all have no real convo, and the only thing y'all know to do fun is drink. Okay. My sister. It makes me wonder what kind of dudes you dealing with if that's all you're getting.
True.
You feel me? And generationally, I can't put my cape on to go back in the time to try to save nobody. So I have to do this. I have to speak it. We spoke before what the role of a man is to a woman. We are your protectors. We are your soldiers. We are your warriors. Okay? That's first and foremost. The fact that these other things that's being mentioned is a problem. These cats don't have no culture. Like the dudes you picking don't have no culture. They just look cute, or they know how to talk to you, or whatever. Run, right? Run whatever game, whatever acting they need to do to get you. They've done that. You know what I mean? And sometimes you get good pipe, sometimes you don't. That's the chance you take when you rolling the dice. But it's more to being a man than that. And this is something that I had to learn as a young man. Like my OGs, they couldn't tell me this. What they could, they just did. I had to learn it on my own, right? For a long time, all I did was lay pipe. I woke up to lay pipe. I would knock 3-4 down in a day laying pipe. I didn't just listen.
Oh my God.
It was high on my priority list. Okay. One would come in, hit the shower, get her up out of there, get the shit back right, change the sheets, whatever. And it's another session. But it wasn't about being a hoe. That's just what the fuck I was doing. Like, there's nothing else I was doing but laying motherfucking pipe. Like
no culture.
No, I had culture.
No,
I ain't had no job.
Oh my God.
look. Nah, real talk. I didn't have a job. If I had a job, I would have been knocking down less. All right. Anyway. Most of the time, my fellas, this is it. Conquer as much pussy as you can.
True.
Okay? And women want it to be conquered.
Sometimes.
No, not sometimes. Well, I take that back. I agree with you, because there was some chicks that didn't give it up. And it's like, why the fuck you here? Do you not know what we do? Yeah, take that shit, nigga. Take that shit. Nah. Because funny things happen when you bump into people later on down the line. Now I'm not fucking you because I like you. I'm fucking you because you didn't give it to me. That's a whole different kind of dick right there. See, you ain't never heard no shit like that before. I'm giving you the mind. Look, keep me talking, man. Keep me talking. Look, you had. I'm giving. Go ahead.
Okay. She said, what do y'all have to offer? So first, I think that you need to address where she's going to meet these niggas that
she's not on here, so I can't. I told her to
But for the ladies, they need to understand, like, you going to the club to find a nigga, it's probably not gonna be a good match. You going on blind dates, you meeting motherfuckers on Facebook and on the internet. That Good Morning Beautiful nigga that we talked about
Yeah.
a while back. And it's all unfulfilling.
I've never hooked up with a woman from a club before.
I've never been to
Ever.
before, so.
And I used to be at all the parties. I've never hooked up with a woman with a club before. I mean, at the club.
At a party?
Yeah, I never done that shit. Curiosity dick is different than care dick. Oh, for sure. Especially when you write about your curiosity. Definitely. Definitely. Especially when nigga,
Okay, curiosity.
especially when a nigga hit you with that surprise dick. Oh no. And you ain't getting off of that ride till it's over. You is not stopping this. All right. But where was I at? Because that threw me off. See, all of these topics are taking me somewhere. That's why I said keep me talking, man. Keep me motherfucking talking. Peace.
I don't know if you're gonna move on from her after
No.
this, but
No, you were doing it.
It shouldn't be like that, man. And then where is she going? Like, does she even have culture herself? Does she go anywhere? Does she go to the beach? Does she go to the mountains? Does she take car trips to just see things? Like, does she experience things? Because wait a minute, you also have to understand a lot of the young men, ain't nobody taking them nowhere to show them nothing. So how they gonna show you something?
Dan said pussy has a lemon law. He's stupid.
Not a lemon law.
Look, I always say the structure was this here. If you're not a dude who got to meet the parents, this your typical shit. You got to meet somebody in the family. You got to be cool with somebody in the family, right? For anything to pop off. If you're not that girl, you about to get some bad boy dick. Bad boys don't give a fuck about meeting your daddy. Bad boys don't give a fuck about meeting your mama. But we will act very gentleman-like when we do meet your mama. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna take all y'all back. All y'all about to be reminiscing and shit. That's why this is a good episode right here. We don't give a fuck about that. You know the conversation we had before you brought me before your peoples. I'm going to fuck the shit out of you when we get from around them. You about to get this date. So whatever thing I got to do, all that shit, whether I got to do that, okay. How you doing, man? Yes. Tell who your parents is, all that shit, and did all that, man. But you still getting the business. A lot of good girls. Lots of good girls. Wanted to be done. Then you get the dude who don't do that. And you getting fucked in the back of a trunk. You getting fucked in an alleyway. You getting fucked in a closet. Like, you ain't getting fucked in the normal places people supposed to be fucking at. Because your parents didn't teach you no better. So it ain't just about the club or wherever. It's the fact that your shit ain't traditional. Yeah, this is what tradition does for little girls. It ain't saying you ain't gonna be out here sucking dick and wilding and shit. It's just saying there's a protocol to bringing people around your people so your people can analyze and okay this nigga. And also identify this nigga on the other side of town if he doing something he ain't got no business doing. If y'all together. Yeah. Done heard plenty of times. Oh, I heard you was at such and such a day. I ain't tell this motherfucker where I was at. How the fuck you know? Right. That shit. Yeah, man. But no man wants, we don't like that. Feel me? We don't like that shit. We don't want to know that your cousin seen me some goddamn way. We don't want to hear that shit. Nigga, we out here dodging niggas, police. Now I gotta watch out for your fucking peoples too. That'll make a that. But look though. That'll make a nigga play the game.
But that will also make a girl try to get serious with you, and you only on some smash shit, and that's no.
No, I'm glad you said that.
Oh,
I was actually about to say that. I was actually about to say that. So this is where now you want to be serious. But the game done already started when your cousin saw me on the other side of town. So now we playing hide and go seek. Some niggas was the king of hide and go seek. So now, hold up. He wants to play. Nobody asked him if he wanted to play this game. You threw the game on him. So he's the king of hide and go seek. He about to show you how he hide and he go seek. But you're not going to like what he's out here to seek. So now, your people, it's where the lies come in at. I know it's going to be painful for some of y'all, but you about to get this shit. This is where the lies come in at. Oh, nah, I was doing this. No, oh, nah, they ain't wasn't that. It was this. So now you done started that shit. Now you interrogating this nigga. Oh, police ass. Should tell people to mind their business. People don't need to be seeing such and such across town. And if so, don't tell him. He don't need to hear that shit because I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you. The fact that he knows somebody's watching him, it adds to the performance of his ego. Nigga, he gonna cheat.
I said it. I called it.
He gonna cheat because it's a game now. Feel me? It's a game now. And he wants to play. But he's the king of hide and go seek or hide and go get it. However the fuck you want to say that shit. But you started it. Look how something as simple as that done turned this nigga into that nigga. And he could have already been that nigga, but he was trying to change his ways. But you coming at him with the same shit that the last chick came at him with. You don't trust nobody. Like that trauma. That shit is fucking where you been? Hell yeah, where you been?
What you mean?
Hold up. Let me be.
That's the whole reason
Look,
why.
you gotta accept the truth. Yeah, see, y'all gotta accept the truth. I'm fucking intuition. I'm giving you game. You don't have to know.
We know though.
I'm telling you, dudes are funny that way. Because you got to think about the conversations we have amongst each other with other dudes. A nigga come, hey man, yo man, I almost got caught last night. Can just that by itself. Now, interesting this conversation is about to become to the group of men that's discussing this. So you watch these TV shows, these stand-ups where these comedians be giving away a little bit of shit, and nigga, no, that there's a way, there's a way out and around all of that shit. But there. So now he almost got caught last night. What happened? That sneakers that had, right? Okay. So now we're giving him game. But for men, and the way we do the shit that we doing, which is why we always get caught, he only gonna take part of that and use it. And it depends on the moment in time where he gets caught up. He's not going to take the advice that everybody gave him. He's probably going to pick the best answer with his dumb ass, and that's all he going to roll with. Not the collective. He's not going to take the collective. Depending on how deep he is with the other shit. So if he out here fucking in cars and fucking behind dumpsters, yeah, it's going to be a problem. Somebody at the hotel just so happened they having a fan reunion at the hotel type shit. I'm just throwing shit out there. All right? Look, man, niggas get busy anywhere.
When it closed, it's faster to the spot.
Look, I'm from the projects. Imagine coming out my house. Probably just said the word Jesus, and in my hallways, a nigga getting his dick sucked by a crackhead.
What?
I ain't asked for that.
What'd you say?
Imagine me coming out my house. I could have said the word Jesus, close the door, and it's a nigga getting his dick sucked in my hallway by a crackhead. I didn't ask for that. Right. Niggas get busy anywhere. Niggas fucking on fire escapes. Niggas fucking on the roof. Niggas fucking behind the building. Niggas fucking in cars. Niggas getting head on airplanes. Who, me?
On a fire escape? That sounds dangerous.
There was no penetration, but no. So I ain't claiming that.
Oh, you was humping?
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Man, sometimes when you're young,
We ain't gonna count that, but I'm saying, dudes, when a woman takes the power away from a man, he gonna cheat to get that power back. Is what I'm trying to explain to the ladies. If you the type of chick who, because my answer to her question was, if you ain't the type of chick that can like fuck in my rhythm, it's gonna be a problem. There's a set stroke. If you fucking up the stroke, a nigga not gonna like you like that, man. That's a turn off. So I've actually had somebody who could fuck good. Like, there's a difference when you have somebody that know how to fuck you back to you fucking them. That's science right there. That shit is spooky. All right. Then you just have women who will lay there and they take it and just collect all them nuts they getting from what you doing. That's cool too. But then you get the chick who can't fuck. So we'll never know if the pussy good or not. She can't fuck. My dick keep coming out because she doing unnecessary shit, or she can't take dick, or she don't, the spot I'm in, I'm killing that shit. She can't take it. Like, different variables to this shit, but it's a turn off. But he may like you. He may like your personality. You may bake a hell of a motherfucking lasagna or some shit. But now the sex is not.
Now you got me thinking about all the times that somebody who couldn't do it, they kept slipping out. Somebody who came before they actually even got in. Oh my God, who does shit like that?
I ain't heard a lie yet. You on point tonight. Hey, what I say, man? This the topic right here. This is the topic of all topics. This is the topic of all topics.
It's not when you with somebody that can't fuck. It's not.
No.
It's not.
That connection is not going to be what it need to be. So when a woman, because I've asked the woman about smaller dicks and fucking niggas and uncircumcised dicks. Like, I communicate. I be asking all kind of crazy shit. But from all of those experiences that y'all had, they become my experiences because I asked the right questions.
Well, now you know where it comes from. What she like, what she know, what she
right. But I'm quite sure a lot of dudes ain't doing that. They don't care to know. So then nigga always gonna keep coming up short.
They're gonna be mad.
A nigga go fuck you good, but then he beat your ass. And there's a bunch of them out here getting their ass beat over good dick. That's not a fair trade right there. And then you'll hear a woman, hold up. This is why I say y'all crazy as hell. But then you'll talk shit and say, I can find good dick anywhere. Then why she over here getting her ass beat for nothing? Go save her. She don't know that it's good dick everywhere, right? It ain't good dick everywhere. Because it wouldn't be so many unhappy women if there was good dick everywhere. See, y'all keep putting all of this shit out here into the atmosphere, and you don't know how many people could be listening to your post or looking at your post and taking that shit to heart. Here's what I know about game, and I look at Facebook differently. Some people say some funny ass shit, but it might be some real shit. I laugh at that. I hit the like button. I just learned how to hit the laughing button. I hit that shit, right? If it's funny.
You just learn how to hit it.
I don't give a fuck. A like is a like, goddamn it. You take this like and it go with your shit, right? Somebody said good dick is hard to find. See, I'm talking about one motherfucker say it is, one motherfucker say it ain't. Then it got me to thinking. She fucking a lot of niggas if she got a lot of good dicks on deck. So she done went through probably 40, 50, 60 bad dicks to get them 10 good dicks she claiming. Yeah. I tell you.
Yeah, you can't find what you ain't looking for.
Indirectly telling your motherfucking business, nigga.
Yeah.
Some niggas ain't gonna pick up on that. You feel me? I'm a listener. I heard what the fuck you said last September at 7:45, nigga, at the bus stop. I remember that shit. So some dudes don't pay attention because they only out for themselves. Dudes who smash women and don't focus on her orgasm are fucking useless to me. Meaning, in my opinion, not to me. Yeah. Why are you fucking if you ain't out to do that? No, I'm giving niggas game. This is the game that motherfuckers need. So what I was saying about Facebook in the post, if a motherfucker giving you game, and this is how I look at the shit. I had OGs give me game. I give game to other people. This is before social media shit, right? If people are posting things for you to build your own idea of what's what or what you should do or whatever, I don't blame you for being influenced by it. I don't blame you for being influenced by what your girlfriend say, what your homeboys say. But I feel like everybody needs counsel from an OG. You need counsel from somebody who's had the experience. For those people who don't have those people in your life, right? You have to go through this shit in order to gain the experience. I had to go through that shit too. But I went through it so much, I knew how to start avoiding shit. You know what I mean? Stop putting myself in these situations. Like the crazy thing for me was the hookup shit that I spoke about earlier. I ain't had no job. Or even if I had a job, the goal was to get some pussy. Ten times out of 10, I'm smashing something before the night over with. And I might just be chilling with some more chicks, and then she might get smashed 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. All right. But I always regretted some of that shit the next day. The drinking, the smoking, and having that long talk with myself. Like, nigga, you don't want to get this motherfucking package. You need to stop. Like, I literally went through that shit. And the funny thing, the next night, I'm back in it again. And it went on and went on. And yeah, and it went on and went on and went on till one day, I said, fuck it, yo. You're going to have to get you one that you like, and you're going to have to stay with her and leave all of this alone. And it was hard. Oh, God. God, that shit was hard. Like,
especially if the one is not fulfilling.
Nah.
You see, but when you have an appetite, though, it's difficult. And that's what people don't talk about.
When you get the one that does everything that you need to do, that you need to be done. So you was out here fucking all of these people to build that one experience. Todd like to grab your head. Paul don't. You got to fuck Todd to get your head grabbed. Paul don't want to do that shit. See how simple that shit is? Peter eat pussy like a motherfucking champion. Peter's going to be a favorite. Peter's always going to be around. Okay? But then you get a dude. He does all that shit. And the nigga changed tires and oils and could cook. And once you get a number one draft pick, it changes the complexion of how you view things. Because now you don't need all those other niggas. He the shit. This the one.
Yeah, but if your number one draft pick only do that every now and then talk about how he is the number one draft pick because he do that shit, don't really make it special.
See? Watch this. How many times do you watch the same show over and over again?
Depends. I have some favorite shows that I watch over and over.
But you're going to watch that same show over and over again for the rest of your motherfucking life?
It depends.
Would you
what are we
eat?
talking about?
Would you eat French fries 3 times a day, several days out the week, all year? Exactly. So when you say that, that's what I hear. You
compared it to French
You motherfucking right.
Like,
Hell, Eddie Murphy compared the shit to plain old crackers. The nigga wanted the Ritz. Let's not forget what Raw did. Raw exposed a lot. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably wasn't old enough, but I'm talking about the stand-up by Eddie Murphy. The game he gave in that changed how brothers thought and how women thought. We're not going to sit up here and lie and say that it didn't, for those who do remember when that shit came out.
The first one where he had all the red.
Nah.
What was that, Delirious?
Nah, he had on. Did he have on red?
I don't know.
No, not Delirious. Raw. Eddie Murphy Raw.
One.
Right. When he said that the key to, when you make a woman come, that's it. You win the game. That was then, though. This was before toys and all of this shit y'all got, all of this secondary pleasures y'all got now. All right. It wasn't as prominent then as it was now. All right. We're talking about 2 different eras, 2 different mind states. But what he said was true. So you think about women not getting a nut because a dude just wanted to build up excitement and get his shit, and then you was left with nothing. What you think that's gonna make the woman do?
Go fuck somebody.
Yep.
Else.
Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone and
Yeah.
call somebody else.
Hell yeah.
And this nigga don't mind fucking after another nigga, whether he knew it or not.
He may not know. She might take a shower, clean herself up.
But of course,
You know
I want
what
no
I'm saying?
funky ass
Exactly.
secondary pussy.
So he
I'm
ain't
just
gonna
saying.
know that she was fucking. Like, come on.
I'm
Not
just
doing
saying.
it.
I'm just saying. She, he, whoever. She gonna call. And she gonna get that pleasure. But the question is she gonna learn from the mistakes she made? Or she gonna keep making the same mistakes? She gonna keep fucking these randoms, being unhappy, just to go back to that solid dick. Now,
A lot of people are creatures of habit. So
to the dude with the cape on, I salute you. But at some point in time, you're being used. You have to be selfish enough to get your own. So what I was saying was, I found somebody who did all of that. And I was content. But then the problems became, there was one lie, didn't like that shit. So that was a red flag. Then there was another lie, another fucking red flag. So it's like, I'm not about to be loyal to this motherfucker and she lying and shit. Like that's a turnoff to me. Because I can't flow like I need to flow in a relationship. Nigga, if I got to fucking watch you, you cheating yourself. If I have to pull back, then that puts me on the defensive. So now you're not getting it. You're not getting your French fries 3 times a day, 7 days a motherfucking week. You ain't getting that. Because now we playing a game and I done played games with the best of them. I done been teased by the best of them. Like, nigga, ain't nothing under the sun you can show your boy that I ain't seen. I can basically tell you how this shit gonna end. You dig? All dudes don't have that though. They still in that stage where they're experiencing this shit, thinking it's about them, right? We talked about sex is about power. So women play games with this. I'm going to make you feel like you the man. I'm going to say things in the bedroom. I'm going to be submissive and I'm going to be willing and all of that shit, right? Okay, hold.
Like, that's not a game.
Okay, but hold up. But then the nigga leave the toilet seat up and you don't like this nigga no more.
Well, don't leave the fucking toilet seat up. It's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful.
Courtesy,
it's disrespectful to tell a nigga good dick is easy to find. You are delusional. Look.
That's disrespectful.
It may work on a lame who don't know no better. Because here's my rebuttal to that bullshit. And why the fuck you ain't happy? And why the fuck do you need 10 of them? Everybody out here looking for one. Why the fuck you need 10? You cheating 9 other bitches out here because you got 10 dicks over here. Good dicks. Not just regular dick. You got 10 good dicks.
Or so you say.
Right. And the lame will sit up there, listen to that shit and be like, okay. Then there's a flip side to that coin. And I'm usually guilty of this shit. You think you got 10 good dicks until you get that one dick that trumps them 10. And then you find out your ass been getting regular old crackers this whole time.
Regular old crack.
Church, nigga.
Regular
Church.
Old crack.
Mm-hmm.
Regular ass crackers.
I bullshit you not. Somebody had brought somebody over my house. I was smitten to smash. But she had the body frame that I like. She was a little chocolate thing. And I was like, okay. Then the next time her friend came to the crib to holler at me, I asked about a friend. Finally got the number hooked up. So now I get to introduce myself properly. I go see her. She was on her way to go to the club. So she was dressed up, looking good again. And I'm like, I'm sizing her up. So I'm already fucking her in my mind. She don't know it. You just fucking done, son. All right. Then she comes to see me. And I smash her. Then she tells me she got a boyfriend. She goes see her boyfriend every weekend. So from time to time, no, I ain't even gonna say that. I want to say it was either the next time, matter of fact, it was. The next time I smashed her was on a Friday. This chick didn't stay at my house, but she was there long enough to have stayed at my house and didn't go see her boyfriend. Now, let me tell you how I had her going. We in a deep conversation and it hit her. Oh, shit. I forgot to go see my boyfriend. Guess what day this was? Sunday. So everybody on here talking about 10 good dicks. If a nigga ain't making you forget you got a nigga and 2 days go by, you ain't getting fucked right. All that bragging about dudes you got, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I always notice coming from a school of hustlers, there's always somebody who think they know because they in their little comfort zone. And this is to the people who got that comfort zone thing going on. I don't have to elaborate. You know what I'm talking about. If you're controlling and you have things in your comfort zone, and that's it, you should be the king or queen in your domain. But Babies are born every day. The nigga that was 17 just turned 18. The roster rotates daily, man. You dig?
Sure does.
It does. The roster rotates daily. And there's no need to get ahead of yourself. I feel like the power struggle and the games being played, if you're in a real relationship, you shouldn't have to go through that. Like, there's little cute shit you do in a relationship, but if you've been through it and he been through it, because this is what I hear about, like a lot of older folks who finally find somebody. You was hell all these years, and then you finally find you somebody, and everybody's like, "Oh, Aunt Viv is happy. She found the dude and her Uncle Melvin. They've been together for 15 years." Because once you get tired of this shit, there's no other way to go but to do right.
Or to be by yourself.
No.
No.
Fuck you want to be by yourself for?
You never found the money.
We talking about how do you get there. If you running around here with your guard up playing games, you ain't never going to be fucking happy. Period. If you get off on playing games with people's emotions and causing chaos and destruction in the atmosphere and misleading our kings to do crime and drugs, and you're a foul motherfucker. Shit. What you mean?
Oh my God. Well, I hope we went past the thing, because you done screwed the
I ain't worried about that shit.
thing for the night, and you owe me like $25.
Shorty said there's more than one type of good dick. Elaborate, queen. Educate your boy. I need to know. What would that mean? It's hard to find. Sex is an art and science, and if your partner doesn't know what they're not, know that they're not living up to their potential. Facts. And a lot of but I don't understand. How the fuck is it a motherfucking mosquito in here?
Not a mosquito.
Yeah. Being a young boy, like I got my first nut at 10. I ain't bragging. It just happened. The chick was an older chick, but she took the time to walk me through it, and I appreciated that. Wasn't about me being a man and all of that. I was a child in her womb. Just felt me though. I was a child in her womb. I was a virgin. Hold up. I was a virgin. As sinister as the act was, it was also sweet and endearing, because she let me hit it again. But we all have had these moments where we went from,
We went 10, but yes.
I'm just saying, we all, it doesn't matter what age is, we've all had these moments where we grew up. You can't sit here and say that sex doesn't make a teenager grow up. All these teenage mothers, right? All these teenage mothers out here, all these teenage fathers out here, right?
When you experience maturity.
A lot of times, the teenage fathers still are teenage. They're boys. They don't know nothing about response. Ain't about to give up they adolescence to be a fucking father. He just wanted to fuck. You got pregnant. That's what they say. I'm just giving understanding on different levels to people who's going through it,
Right.
may go through it.
Right. It may not be wrong, but it's a perspective.
Right.
I mean,
So-
it may not be right. But
Right. These dudes, I implore young women to have protected sex, no matter how much gain we give you, because of the chances of you getting pregnant. That's risky, B. Like, With my body count, I'm surprised I only got 7. I prayed on my who I thought I'd have had a lot more kids than that just because how I was wilding, man. And I'm thankful though. I'm thankful that the plan was set up the way it was set up because 7 is the God number. I could live with that. I was given a righteous number. Now, prostitution is alive.
What?
Prostitution is alive and kicking because of the power. Well, I'm still building on sex is about power. I said when a woman takes the power away from a man, he gonna cheat to get that power back.
Okay, and now we on the prostitution.
Now I'm saying that's why prostitution is alive and kicking, and I'm elaborate. And it don't necessarily have to be prostitution. It could be the side chick. If he, like what you said, your French fries, you ain't getting your French fries 7 days a week. All right. I'm just saying.
I do not want.
If the man has to come home, like some people dread pulling up in their own fucking driveways, man. Some people dread coming home to their life partner or the person that they chose to be with. And a lot of times financials keep you entangled into that shit, but you don't want to be with this person no more. Like the craziest thing to me, for a woman to tell a man she wants to see other people, but we still live in the same house. How ballsy that is. And I don't. But
at least you was being honest about it.
Nah. See, this is how we get them shows like Fatal Attraction, or I Did It For My Man. This is how we get shows like that. Because you don't know how crazy that motherfucker is. Just because you said it, and you might think this nigga soft and he gonna go for it, it might hit him differently when he see it. So if he changes his mind and he got a knife in his hand, that's your ass.
Where you get a knife from?
See, this shit you don't see coming. I'm trying to save a life, man.
I feel you.
I'm trying to save a life. Like, look, and like, especially now, like back in the day, you had dudes who was cool, but then there's somebody who knew how to make that dude, that cool dude, lose his cool. That's a dangerous woman to that man. The first is off technique and size. The second is based on emotion. Okay, I got you. But yeah, that's a dangerous woman to that man. And because it ain't about love no more, she's out to destroy him. There are a bunch of people who all they doing is playing this game of they destroying each other, doing all kind of fucked up shit, getting locked up every other weekend from some shit. There's relationships out there that's like that. The police is always at a motherfucker house. And then usually we know how this story ends. Somebody got to go. Or somebody got to go to jail for a long time. It happens. I feel sorry for people who put themselves in those situations, or the boyfriend want to be crazy and he try to control you by fear and all that bullshit, man. Like, I did the best I could to avoid those relationships. Like, I'll fuck you, but I ain't gonna fuck you twice.
Oh, she don't get it twice.
I made the conscious decision never to be the nigga to get his car key, windows, man, fuck out of here, nigga. I'm gonna chop your ass up, nigga. You gonna be in the motherfucking car when that bitch blow up. No, we ain't doing that. Let's respect each other or don't deal with each other. I ain't got time to be playing them fucking games, man. I think that shit is beyond insane. So if the end game is somebody need to die, let's go ahead and get the shit over with now. 10 paces, nigga. Turn around and shoot. Ain't gonna be going through all of that shit, man. Fuck out of here.
Oh my God, that's how they did it in the Wild Wild West.
You dig?
10 paces, turn around and shoot.
If a man is dedicated enough not to leave you, then shut the fuck up and do your job.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Remember what we're talking about here. If a man is dedicated enough not to leave you, then shut up and do your job. What you complaining for? What you causing ripples in a relationship for? He ain't knock on your door.
It's something he ain't doing.
Hold up.
It's something that's
No,
not right.
you're saying that.
It's something.
But
that's
you're
not right.
saying that. I didn't give that scenario. I said, if a man is dedicated enough not to leave you, because motherfuckers say they don't want to be alone.
Right. So you say shut the hell up because he there.
And
Be happy.
nah, that's how you taking it.
Well, that's what you said.
But you picked them. The fuck? If you the nigga ain't show up with his luggage on some caveman shit and was like, you mine. Even though it happens. Even though it happens.
He might have.
If, and I'm trying to, you not hearing me.
Yes,
If a man is dedicated enough not to leave you, like women have this, what you call that shit? Separation anxiety? Right. If a motherfucker got separation anxiety and you got a dude that's dedicated enough to put up with your shit, then shut the fuck up and do your job. See, we going back to the 80-20?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to have
No. I'm asking you. See, you taking that the wrong way.
Because you keep doing all of this way.
You created this scenario in your head that's bad. I didn't say that. I said
you said shut up because he's there.
Somebody, I don't know who it was, but somebody threw up an emoji. So they got it. You don't get it.
I do get it. But what I'm saying is something is wrong if she is complaining.
When is something never wrong in a relationship though? What kind of fucking fairy tale shit you got going on? It don't happen. It don't happen. There's always something that together y'all should have to accomplish, grow from, get over, or whatever the fuck it is. That's life. You gonna do that even if you ain't even with that motherfucker. Feel me? You gotta go through those steps regardless, whether they there or not. You have a partner supposed to make it easier. But if you, like you, what you're saying is if you beefing with your partner, then you got the problem. You was wrong. You shouldn't have to beef in your relationship. There should be a way to talk and communicate. If you're beefing in your motherfucking relationship, then you are part of the motherfucking problem. That's all I'm saying. It shouldn't have to be like that. So boom.
You gotta talk the shit out though.
Okay, but that's not beefing.
I'm gonna talk the shit out if I gotta shut the fuck up.
That's not beefing.
But how I'm gonna
Nah. But that's not beefing.
That's what you said, though.
Anyway. There are women running around thinking it ain't gonna happen to me. I've heard this shit. And you know, there's always somebody like chicks be fucking your man that's your best friend type shit and will laugh with you. Have you thinking it ain't gonna happen to you. And it does. And this is part of the reason why men and women cheat for different reasons. Men cheat for power. Women cheat for need. You said it. all through the whole shit. And it's dope how I had this already written and you was there. Men cheat for power, women cheat for need. You said if he ain't doing something, he doing something. You said he. You ain't say I or you. You said he. Whatever's wrong, he did it.
Yeah.
Right. And this is why men cheat for power and women cheat for need.
Let's go back to what you
Go back.
said is the whole reason behind this is because you have women all down your timeline complaining about the nigga in their life. Now either they're gonna take a look within or they're gonna look without. If they are working, if they are paying all the bills, if that nigga don't do shit, if the nigga don't take care of the kids, if he don't bring in no income, if he can't be depended upon. You have to take all these things into consideration before you just say he willing to stick with you. He might not have no place to live. That's why he willing to stick with your ass. He might not have nobody else to take his ass in. No, you've had your motherfucking turn. It's about more. It's about more than what you leading on, what you're saying.
Okay, I got a question. Why the fuck you got a nigga like that?
I don't know,
That's a problem.
No.
No. That's a problem in itself if you don't have a man.
But just look at the relationships that you know. Think about the relationships that you have observed.
Look, let's be realistic. If dick is a high priority on your list, attention is a high priority on your list. That's the reason why he don't work, take care of the kids, or do none of that shit, because your priorities is fucked up. All right? We're talking about men, not boys. We already said teenagers fuck. Grown-ups do the shit to be pleased. We want pleasure. This is why you got Adam and Eve and all these different toys and machines and dildos and vibrators and all of these extra shits added that wasn't there when you was fucking when you was a teenager. Mm-hmm. Now you got all these different devices to spice things up. All right, sexy lingerie and let's role play and yeah, this ain't teenager shit. So it is what you make it. You're in it for what you in it for. There are people who get in the shit and think that's what they want, then they change their mind. But now you stuck with a nigga you can't get rid of. So you on my motherfucking timeline bitching and complaining. And not only that, you'll get rid of the nigga and you'll take his ass back. Shut your stupid ass up. Yeah. You're part of the problem. And it ain't to put anybody down, to disrespect anybody. It's just prioritize, man. Like, look, half of these motherfucking problems, they have a cure or a solution. And it ain't 10, 15 niggas. It ain't. I pride myself on being the number one draft pick. I'm more than enough. All right. It's a bunch of dudes out here that's more than enough. But we all have one thing in common. Guess what that is? Nah, you ain't gonna guess. Pussy. That's it. You take that out of the equation, you ain't got 10, 15 niggas no more. Think about that. Positive. We ain't fucking with y'all like that. That's what the fellas is for. I don't hang out with the fellas, but I'm just telling you, that's what the fellas is for. If a nigga just gotta look for shit to do. With us being young, and the only thing we had to do was seek out and destroy, that's what we did. Some of us are still out there seeking and destroying. Some of us have other things going on in their life. We don't have time for that. So there are people who are putting themselves in a position to be stuck. Dig that. You putting yourself in a position to be stuck, like the cycle that you created, because you're part of this shit too. But now you're calling out, you're complaining. Okay, do something about it. I don't understand the need to post on Facebook like Facebook is going to fix that for you. It's a lot of young women being done wrong. Facebook is not daddy, nigga. Daddy is daddy.
Motherfuckers need to work on themselves, go to counseling, do some shit.
Facebook is not that. The Real Rap Talk podcast is that.
I don't know.
I am rude. I'm rude because I'm real.
No.
I'm real.
Oh, real damn rude. That's what
I'm real rude. I'm rude because I'm real.
No.
I ain't holding no punches. But I'm intelligent enough to spark the debate. Let's talk about it. That's why it's the Real Rap Talk podcast. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what we going through. Let's talk about why the sun do what it do. Let's figure this shit out. It's no different than going to counseling, except you paying them motherfuckers. You ain't paying me.
Maybe. You might pay them. There are some free counseling programs. But they ain't gonna be
Facebook ain't it. Look, motherfuckers is so ho. Facebook, come on, man. It makes you look desperate and vulnerable. There are women who post sexual shit all day long. From the time they get up to the time they go to bed, nothing but sex shit. And I'm like, damn. I think about my niggas, I think about myself, and I'm like, yo, we ain't throwing our cape on, but at the same time, I'm like, who the fuck is they sending this SOS out to? Because you're going to get exactly what you asked for, then what? It don't always be good. And that is not a good way to solicit your wants and needs unless you advertise in a business. You know what I mean? That is no, man. No. It makes me wonder, what are people really doing out here? That's all. What the fuck happened that motherfuckers ain't getting clarity? Not if you depended on Facebook for attention though. Because a lot of this is lack of. And being that we quarantined, it done magnified. Where the fuck you live at? You can't get no dick that you on Facebook all day talking about dick. You got 199 comments, but you still talking about dick the next day. Ain't none of them niggas pull up, pull out.
Not pull up and pull out.
I'm just saying, like, a cry for help. A cry for help. A cry for help. I don't want to see sisters be done a certain way and dogged out. Like, that was never my MO. If we fuck, we fuck. Ain't got shit to do with you catch your feelings of claiming a nigga. And all of that, that's your responsibility. I ain't fucking with that. That's your thing, you know? I done been in situations where, hell, it was 6 to 8 months after I smashed the chick and her boyfriend came looking for me. And this nigga wasn't her boyfriend when I smashed her. But she brought my name up and it hurt his feelings. What the fuck type of shit is that? We got to get it together, man. Power, man.
As the kids today would say, that's mad sus.
Power. For the young folks that don't know, for the older folks who don't know, power. This shit is about power. It's a power struggle. I look at it like a woman is my enemy. And when we get along, it's a peace treaty. We agree to not do this. We agree not to do that. All of these little things that we agree to do when we first meet is a peace treaty. You know the type of person that you are. He knows the type of person that he is. But we all agree not to do those things so we could try to coexist. And all of that shit always seems to come out when the peace treaty is not being honored. This is how windows get busted. This is how cheaters cheat and things of that nature, and things go left. The peace treaty done went bad. Countries go to war behind this shit. We do that in relationships. We have to stop doing that. Either you gonna figure the shit out or just leave the person alone. Nobody has to die. No windows have to get busted. No tires have to be slashed. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to change the way you feel when you even do that. Who the fuck wants to go to jail all the time, every other weekend? Because you caught up. Because you caught up. Like, feel me? Because you caught up. You keep allowing these things to happen and you feel powerless because you can't control this individual, so you want to hurt him in other ways. No, nigga. That is not cool. And that is not how you get your power back. Just walk the fuck away, man. Take that L. Niggas have a hard time taking L's. No, not me. He ain't gonna do that shit to me.
I mean, sometimes you don't know how strong you are until you take
Fuck
one.
that shit. It's life. Because, all right, here's where I'm at with it. You take that same energy. You get fired from your job. You ain't even did shit. Motherfucker lied on you. If you don't take your ass up in that job and kill everybody, shut your stupid ass up. You out here busting windows and slashing tires, nigga, and going to jail every other week. You bout that life. All right? Cuz, that's what I'm saying. It's bullshit. You will trick yourself into thinking it's just something that you're not. And why? Like, feel me on that. If you're the hurt person, that means everybody get it. Or shut your stupid ass up. I know, listen, I know dudes who were hurt, big niggas, beat your ass niggas, and they beat everybody ass because they was hurt. I get that. He hurt. Big ass nigga beating everybody ass, he hurt. He don't care how big you are. It's my OG. I don't know if I'm going to lose sound by adding you, but they do that. What up, y'all?
What you talking about, man?
I'm talking about it. What's good with you, baby boy?
I'm good. What's happening?
Happy belated.
Appreciate it, bro.
Out here building, man. Trying to help some of these lost souls, brother.
Okay. I see. You know I love you, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, bro.
Yeah, I'm still here, man.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Okay.
How the fam doing?
Everybody good, man. You know, everybody out the house, man. I'm in the house by myself.
Yeah, I seen you. You bought baby girl the whip.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's my 25-year-old, you know. And you know, I got 19, I got 32, 25, 19, and 13. Well, 12. She's gonna be 13 in January in a few weeks. So
that's what's up, man.
Man. All girls, you know, so you know I wouldn't about nothing.
I feel you.
Yeah, all right?
Yeah, I'm sitting up here building, telling everybody, man, that it's a power struggle. Sex is a power struggle. The difference between men and women is a power struggle. It's a lot of women that be on my timeline complaining about this nigga, this situation, and I'm like, yo, they need to watch this podcast, man.
Yeah. I mean, women, this is the thing, man, about women, right? Women are, well, especially our black women, right?
Right.
They the foundation.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They are the foundation. They the struggle. You know what I'm saying? They, the black men, they make black men. You know what I'm saying? And, I think a lot of times, when women get to certain status, they instead of making, they start tearing down. You know what I'm saying? They got to understand, they got to continue to uplift.
Right.
Because we're in the same struggle.
Right.
We're in the same struggle. Now, I can agree with them. I think they are mistreated. I think
Facts.
they are probably, because, just think about, listen to the music. They bitches and whores from my kids.
Right.
That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It's just not right. And, they queens, they strong, they powerful, but they got to use that power in the right way.
Right.
And I think a lot of that anger go towards, as opposed to going towards the enemy, it comes back to us.
Right.
Shit, blah, blah, blah,
Right.
And don't get me wrong, brothers wrong too. We done tore our sisters down.
Oh, for sure.
Trust me, I'm guilty. You know what I'm saying? Been cheated and all that. I'm guilty. So I can be, forthright and admit it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, you as you get older, you get the wisdom and you learn.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
some people don't have that patience though.
Right.
They want what they want right now.
Right.
Or I can't or they can't breathe.
It's for the now. Everything in the microwave. It ain't the how your grandmama used to put it in the stove and let it
cook all day.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah.
Come 4 o'clock, it's ready.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything in the microwave, we want it now.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be a lot of the confusion, especially with this new generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because everything's so fast.
Right.
Yep, everything's so fast, bro.
And that's why we got this podcast, man, to try to help them out, man. To slow things down, man. Look at it for what it is and not for what you want it to be.
Right, for sure.
Because that's a big problem. Like, how you keep picking the same nigga expecting different results.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah.
You don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back all to the generations. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we 70s babies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Me and you. So we was really raised by the community. I go down the street and get my ass whooped.
Right.
And it ain't like that no more. So when you lose that type of structure, you know what I'm saying, you lose a lot of respect too.
Right.
Trickle down from the man to the woman. And now it's really reversed because these young men, all they want to do is play video games all day and the woman go to work.
All this is by design.
Right. So it's by design. The government did that.
Right.
You think if you go back, man, and you think about the 50s and the 60s, right? We as black people was fighting for civil rights, right?
Right.
So now here comes the women's lib movement.
Right.
Which encompassed and embraced the black woman who didn't have civil rights.
Right.
That was the beginning of the divide.
Right.
And it was all calculated by the government. We finna pit the black woman
against the black man. Yep.
And we finna tear up their family.
Yep. That's why they gave us welfare.
And now if you're on assistance and you're a single mother, you can't have a man in the house.
Yep.
So it's also, it's common sense. It's calculated.
Right.
It's calculated. You know what I mean? And it's very, very easy to see. But, you know, they bury stuff in books and documents and laws. And we don't read them. We don't understand them.
These chicks be knowing, man. That's why they be sneaking the nigga in with their little $8 rent, letting that nigga sell drugs in their house and shit.
Right.
They be knowing. But I just said before you chimed in that you gotta look at it like we're enemies. Anybody you don't know is not a friend to you.
Right.
So the opposite of that, naturally, ain't saying they gotta be an enemy that you hate, but if somebody you don't know, you gotta look at them that way until y'all come to some type of agreement to fuck with each other.
Right.
And I said it's just like a peace treaty between two countries. It's no different. You agree to do this, you agree not to do that, and then we move forward. The minute you do this, you violate the agreement. I'ma go do this. My question is, do you think it's wrong that we do that to each other in relationships? Like, is there another way to sign them papers?
No, I mean, you know, so when you talk about the relationship, right? So a lot of it depends on, number one, how you was raised, man and female. Number two, what and who you believe in, God, Allah, Jah, whatever. But I think across all the spectrum, the man was the head. I haven't seen a book yet where the woman was the head, right? I think the man was the head, and the woman was at the man's feet because the man was at the foot of God. So everything was passed down through the man then to the family.
Right.
The woman and then the family, right? So, you know, I think we got to figure out how to get back to those principles. We got to build the young brothers up to understand that you got to be a leader. Not only in your community, but where it starts first in your home.
Right.
You got to find a young woman that's willing, you know, because a lot of cats get the word submissive and submission screwed up.
Right.
The man has to be humble and, you know, truly submissive to God.
Right.
In order for his wife and his family to be submissive to him.
Right.
I think you come into I'm marrying you, so now be submissive.
Right.
Nah, it don't work that way.
Right.
You know, submissiveness, it's an intimacy to that.
Right.
And we as men don't know that. We ain't been taught that.
Right.
We ain't been taught that because we've been poisoned with the European mindset.
Right.
As black men. I'm the man and I dominate.
Right.
Just think about the world. Just think about the world and the white man. I dominate. I own you. Slavery, right?
Right.
I'm the white man. I'll kill you if you don't do what I say do.
Right.
So as a black man, all that's been taught to us through slavery. And not necessarily when I say taught, I mean, it's been, you know, it's what they see.
Right.
Do as we see. You know what I'm saying? So we haven't, we got to go back to our ways where our grandfathers, you know what I'm saying? Like you put your woman in the car, you take her out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Women, you know, we going to make sure our man, if you got a job, he got a job, but he going to have, you know, his meals when he get home, because you're going to take care of your home as a woman.
Right.
But that man is key. And these young guys got to understand, man, like in order for us to survive and have a fighting chance for, you know, our offsprings and their generations, we got to turn it around. Because right now, I mean, shit, it's tragic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's tragic, bro. It's real tragic. And, you know, that's why you see the black women now, and I don't have no problem with the racial. If you want a white man or a Chinese man, and me personally, I don't have a problem with that. But I understand why now they are venturing off into other cultures.
Right.
Because see, if you think about it, the other cultures understand the man-woman relationship.
Right.
Because they true to their beliefs.
Right.
We the only race where our beliefs is all over the place. Just honestly.
Oh, I know. I know.
We the only race where our beliefs is all over the place, bro. We the only race that, everywhere you go, it's a ghetto.
Right.
It ain't just think about it. If you go to New York, right? And I know you from Jersey, so you know this.
Right.
You got a Chinatown. The Irish people got day spots.
Mm-hmm. The Italians.
All we got is the ghetto.
Yep.
Honestly, just talk about it.
We definitely lack culture. Hell, I just found out I'm 81% Nigerian.
And a lot of people, that's another thing that pisses me off about the propaganda that we see. That has caused a divide between our brothers and sisters in Africa and the African American.
Right.
It's like we hate each other.
Yeah. I done experienced that before.
See what I'm saying? And it's sad because Africa is a beautiful, beautiful continent. It's the powerfulest, from an infrastructure perspective, it has everything you need.
Right.
The resources and everything. But because of the age-old theory, divide and conquer. We're going to give you guns for these diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Which diamonds ain't worth nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing but a piece of coal that's hot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's been made to be a luxury.
Right.
By the De Beers and other European, slave masters.
Right.
Africa also has the gold. If you think about it, just think about it now, right? Here in America, the dollar is just a piece of paper.
Right.
If Africa was to come together as one continent, right, and create a financial system based on the infrastructure, the euro, the dollar, the yen, any type of money would be obsolete.
Right.
At one point in time, if you notice the dollar, you can look through your history, the dollar was said on the dollar. It didn't say it was a note. It said it was worth its weight in gold.
Right.
Now it's a note. And that was all devised.
Right.
But if Africa finally realized that you got the infrastructure, you got the gold, you got the quote unquote the dime, you got everything, uranium, everything to structure a economy that could topple everything, right? If they figure it out. And honestly, that's why you see so many other races, China, they in Africa.
Yeah, I know.
You're Nigerian background, so you already know the money is there. Bro, we should be trying to go back and organize, strategize, and kind of monetize. Because truly, that's our home.
Right.
That's our home. So, but saying that to say back to the topic, it all starts with the foundation, which is back there, back in Africa, where our women were queens.
Right.
And warriors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But still submissive.
Right.
because the husband, or whether it be a king or just a warrior, understood what the structure should be.
Right.
And we've been so poisoned, you know what I mean, that it's just it's a loss here in the European society.
Yeah, it's a culture that definitely needs to die and be reborn.
Exactly. I mean, because we've been brainwashed. Bro, you know that.
Yeah.
We got brainwashed, man. We brainwashed to hate each other, man.
Yeah.
Brainwashed to hate each other. I mean, we kill each other on the dime.
Yeah.
Because I might have a diamond necklace on and you want it, nigga, you gonna kill.
Right.
Straight up.
Right.
Not knowing if it's fake or not, nigga, but it look good.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
That's a sad state of affairs.
Yeah.
Sad state of affairs. And I see these young brothers, man, these cities. As much as I used to travel pre-COVID, man, it hurt. It hurt.
Speaking of, I just INC'd a nonprofit, so I need to holler at you.
Right.
I really need to holler at you. So we gonna talk, man.
Get at me. I mean, it's so much grant money out there. You gotta give it to the people, baby.
We are.
You gotta give it to them. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that we fail to do. Knowledge. The knowledge, they hide it in the books.
Yeah.
But if you got it, you gotta give it to your people, man.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. But we gonna talk.
Okay, just call me, man. You get my number ain't changed. It's been the same number for 20 years.
I got you. Like I'm talking about like in the next couple of days, I'm gonna holler at you.
Okay.
All right, my G.
I got you.
Appreciate you.
All right, bro. Love you, man.
Love you too, bro.
All right, man.
Peace.
Yup.
My man D Will. So, K Anonymous, are you done? You good? You got something you want to add? Yeah, I mean, I appreciate my man coming through, man. I needed that.
Yes, you did. All of that.
Well, I still be talking. Real Rap Talk Podcast, man. DJ Incredible, K Anonymous. I hope everybody got something from this episode. We put a lot into it. We put a lot of thought into it. But we'll be back Monday. So you got time to figure it out, man. Anybody disagree, leave comments. I'm very attentive to what I put out into the atmosphere, man. We gonna figure this thing out. If it helped you, it's all good. If you're hard-headed, it's all good. To each his own, man. Real Rap Talk Podcast, man. Peace.